heading out of this hotel, heading out of this big city, and hopefully getting that flight on down there to Iloilo, to the city of love. We're ready to head out of here. Flight's at 11:25. We need to get down here and get checked out and get a taxi, make that way on across this concrete jungle, escape this scene. I'm gonna get on that plane and I'm gonna fly down there to my slow and easy, laid back Versailles. We're about all packed up here again. You about ready to roll out too, Mel?
Yes.
Wow. We're tight in this elevator. We got bags everywhere.
Energetic.
Motel?
Wala na kasi once na mag-negative ka, free like a bird ka na eh. Hindi naman yan dedicated na.
Winter kilawin.
There it is right there. Authorized person outside of residence. Those are the ones that are now allowed to come into Iloilo City. 7 days with no quarantine. And if you stay over 7 days, then you got to do a quarantine. So right there, they're allowing that business traveler, authorized person outside of residence. So for leisure purposes, it says not allowed. Below 21 years old or 60 and old and above, and pregnant women are not allowed. So we went and we got the travel authority pass. We went to the barangay hall there in Ermita, and we got the medical certificate from the municipality, the city health office, and so we should be good to go on that. They see it says pretty much the same thing down here. They don't really have a ROF on here, which is what we fall underneath. So we're kind of like in a gray area, but which we would be returning overseas Filipino. This is overseas Filipino worker. Some of the stuff I noticed we fall underneath LSI, and some of the stuff I noticed we fall underneath the same as OFW, but we are a ROF, Returning Overseas Filipino. So again, it says travel authority, which we have, negative test result, we have, quarantine certificate issued by the Department of Health Bureau of Quarantine, proof of residence, and a valid passport. It's proving that you live down there. It's actually been pretty uneventful, just pretty streamlined so far. No problems here at the airport. We pulled up. There's a lot of people trying to get flights back home down to the provinces. So I was kind of shocked here in front of Terminal 3 and inside. There are a lot of Filipinos trying to return home. Most of them are OFWs trying to get back home. So we got up there, security check for our IDs. They checked our flight, make sure we have booked tickets to go into the airport. Then he just looked at our medical certificate that come from the barangay hall. We went and got that one in Ermita because that's where our last hotel was at. Checked Melinda's, he checked mine, just a quick glance, not know in detail. He checked that we had negative swab test. I had them all clipped together, each sheet. I kind of figured that's the order they would look. Had them flight on top, had copies of our ID second. I had our medical certificate third, I had our travel pass fourth, and I had our swab test fifth. So everything was kind of in line down through there. It just took 30 seconds and we were in the airport. So there's no stress over that. So now we got to wait until our check-in time for our flight. We got here a little early just in case there was a hiccup. We got time to try to fix it. He lined us up, corralled us up for check-in, but they're not doing check-in. But boy, they got us all on our feet and standing and lined up, and we've been here for a while. I noticed I only seen one other foreigner besides myself that's getting on a flight. They're doing some now. Oh, they're checking papers one by one, huh? Boy, that's gonna take a while. We just went through the toughest check-in we've ever done. Is that not right?
Yes, oh my God, it's a lot of work.
Man, they lined us up like cows way before the check-in counter was open, and you can't go sit down. There's limited seats anywhere because they got them all blocked like this. We got all these bags and stuff we're bringing with us, backpacks, several suitcases, and carry-ons besides our backpack. We're carrying a folder full of papers, all of this, and then we're just gonna stand there and stand there. They could have left the setting until they were ready, but they didn't. They said, get on up there, yeah.
We're just waiting and waiting.
And then I knew that they were gonna try to bump us off our flight. I knew it. I paid for their premium tickets. I paid for a lot of extra baggage. But I knew that they're gonna try to bump us, and they sure tried, because we're going to the province, and they wanted this day on the plane to be city people only, Iloilo city only, not the province people of Iloilo. Well, there's not another plane available for any day going to the province. We've checked, hadn't we? It'd be next month.
Yes,
It'd be over in December. And we'd be paying big money staying up in hotels or have to rent a place here in Iloilo, up here in Manila. And we would then become LSIs, locally stranded individuals. Or we'd be locally stranded mad individuals.
At least we are here now, we check in our baggage, and the main thing is we're so happy we're gonna be there in Iloilo in a few hours.
I was just kind of a little direct with the guy when he's checking. He goes, oh, you're province. And this lady looks at it too, oh, province. And they're about to just dismiss us. I said, yes, we are province. And I paid premium bill on this plane, and y'all didn't notify me of any different days until 2 days before time to fly. And you can't reach you. And I said, I'm getting on that plane regardless, you understand? And he said, yes, sir. And then they started changing things around and put us back on the list. But they tried to bump us. I told Melinda they were going to. She heard them too. But here we are. We're checked in. Our bags are checked in. That was an ordeal. I had a laptop here. Wrapped up. It's in bubble wrap and papers and everything. Had it stacked between shirts and my suitcase, a spare laptop. They didn't want it inside the baggage. It's went through all these other airlines inside the baggage. But our final flight, these guys don't want it in there. And they made me open up my bag at the check-in counter and remove it out of there. And we had to carry it as carry-on. Melinda's let our LGU now. You wrote them.
Yeah, I wrote it.
And they know that we're coming. They said, if you get on the plane, let us know, and we'll be there to pick you up and to take you to your prison facility called our house at the beach. Kuya right there, he's got a Texas Longhorn bag. There you go.
Mga binibini, ginang at ginoo, para sa inyong kaligtasan. Pinagkikinsapan po namin ang lahat ng mga panauhin na ilagay ng maayos ang inyong daladalahan sa ilalim ng upuan sa...
I think it's gonna be a bumpy ride because we got a signal number 3 typhoon coming into the area. We're gonna fly right out in front of it. So I bet there's gonna be a little turbulence. We'll see.
So happy with the board.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Come on with it. Make that big bird sing. That's the sound I've been waiting for right there. Make that big bird sing. Listen to it talking to me. Come on with it. Here we go. Up and away. Just like that. Ilo bound. Here we go. Goodbye, big city. Hazy day. Because Signal 3 typhoon is heading in.